Yes, it's that time.
Now we can talk about it.
Tune into Taking It Too Far podcast. Let's have a laugh with 3 P's in the pod. Funny stories and bad interviews with 3 P's in the pod. Good times are right here. Taking It Too Far podcast. No need to be politically correct today. Let's take it nice and easy. The best friends are here to make your day. It's a Taking It Too Far podcast.
Welcome, welcome. It is, you know what it is. It's Brandon.
La frickin' Laura.
Adam.
I guess I'm always like, yo, it's a Taking It Too Far podcast after they just listened to like the theme song.
Yeah, but I like when you say welcome, welcome,
If you don't do the welcome, and she doesn't do the la Laura, it's a shitty show.
Well, now you just cussed in the first 5 minutes.
I do every game. Every time.
Failure. So you get like 2 views on YouTube Shorts.
I don't care.
It's crazy. Oh, yeah, I know you don't care. You don't pay for advertisement. I do.
It's your show, dude.
We'll get into that a little later.
It's your show.
We'll break into that. We'll break in that convo. Laura and I came to a little revelation that we'll come into a little later on in the show.
I'm fixing to be double teamed here, I can tell. Bring it.
So double team.
Bring it.
Laura's the one that came up with it. I was like, you know what, Laura, you're right.
Probably.
Let's just get right into it. You want to?
I've been waiting since I walked in the door. What's wrong?
No, you've been waiting since we told you about it.
That's true. I walked in the door and
we immediately told you about it.
Just remember that we love you.
Sounds like it. I'm waiting to hear.
After you said those things, I'm starting to wonder.
It's all right.
The cracks might be.
What thing?
The cracks.
You brought those. Sound like I'm being mean.
Well, you brought those things to my attention, and I'm like, well, yeah, the cracks might be forming.
Stop.
Well, let me hear.
I don't think you want to do this anymore.
Stop.
You used to be so excited to do this. Like, oh, I just want to come hang out with you guys. And now it's like, yeah, you know, we could like take breaks. Like we could like, you know, it doesn't matter. Like we're busy. Like no big deal.
You're making it sound like I said it in a mean way, though. Like,
I'm verbatim saying what she said.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, Adam's been really like not wanting to do this anymore.
It's not that at all. It's not.
I think you want to give up on us.
No, it's life is fucking crazy.
See, excuses. So, it used to be.
If you're not going to let me talk about it, then what's the point of even bringing it up?
Let him say it.
Okay, say it.
It is crazy. I've got so much going on.
Yeah, for sure.
And then it is narrowed down to just a very short time frame when we can actually do it. A lot of that's. No, it's always that way.
And
if you call
got a lady friend now.
No, it has nothing
Oh,
to do.
yeah, I forgot to bring that up, too.
It has nothing to do with.
I don't know.
I can. Go ahead. Just tell me what it is. It's fine.
He's getting so defensive.
No, it's.
I thought he was going to take it more like a
not.
bit.
No.
He's taking it more like a butthurt thing.
No, that's what
So
it
you
is.
won't
I
even
don't want
look
to do
at
this
me.
no more. I want to quit.
See?
There you go.
I appreciate you telling us the truth.
Himself.
No, he's not. He was going to try to, but he knows better than to try with Brandon. So he's just going to sit here and take it.
Okay, so you're saying just life is just busy.
Yeah,
we
have
have a fine line to do it, but we don't because like I really have a lot of time off. You just don't tell me that like you just don't like reach out and say, "Hey, I'm off. I have time to do a podcast."
We've talked about this plenty of times.
Remind me.
Okay. Hey man, I have Fridays and Saturdays off. I don't want to do them on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, I don't want to do them on Friday.
Okay, well those are my 2 days off. Everyone's schedule's different. You know what I mean?
We could do it on Fridays or Saturdays. That's fine.
Well, that was not the original pitch that I was given when I said, "Hey, I got Fridays off. That'd be great. I'll come out there and get it knocked out of the way." Well, I don't want to do it on Friday because sometimes you're not home on Fridays.
I think
and then Saturdays you guys want to spend your day together because you've been gone for the week, which makes sense.
So here's the thing: I think you're a podcast host, but a horrible communicator.
Oh, yep.
I knew that was gonna make him so mad because like I'm the horrible.
Daddy fighting now.
I'm the horrible communicator, so I know that was going to infuriate him.
It would be this discussion wouldn't go very far. There would be no more worried about me quitting. Me? I'm just saying.
Are you threatening me?
Thinking about it. I'm just saying if we went at it, I don't know that you would invite me back.
Why do you want to go at it with me?
I didn't say I wanted to.
I'm dropping Hiroshima truth bombs on you, and you can't handle it.
No, that's
all I was saying was that I love Adam, and I
backpedal,
and I don't want him to not want to do it anymore.
I do want. It is tough with that short window.
Well, open the window up then.
Okay. Well, what are you doing on Saturdays? or Friday.
I'm in
We
Florida.
can do it on Saturdays. We can do it on Saturdays. You're home on Saturdays. Why don't we
Most
do it
of the
on
time, yeah.
Saturdays?
I don't know why we
And-
don't.
and
he
it
doesn't.
made-
He never talks about how he's
I can
off
tell
on
you
Fridays.
where we were standing when you told me Saturdays don't work. I don't want to fuck up my Saturday.
Where were we standing?
In your front room. Well, one day,
What color is that room?
I think it's gray.
Damn it. He does know.
Yeah, I remember.
Well, I mean, we can do it whenever.
And I mean, I don't mind doing the sign. It's just sometimes, like the one, I hated missing that one. I felt bad, but I mean,
That was the first time it's ever happened, though. That's not the issue.
No, and I know, and talking shit about it, but I felt bad because I do feel like God. And then when it's time to do 2 shows, when we do have to do an extra show, it's like, when the fuck are we going to do that? Unless we're going to do it till 10:30 at night on Sunday.
We're not back-to-back people.
Right.
We don't have a structure, so we're not back-to-back.
And also, we've talked about most of the shit going on. I think I'm fairly caught up with the majority of what's going on in your life. I know you pay attention to what's going on in my life.
Yeah, you got a lot of sports with your kids.
So it's not like
your
doing
kids
2
play
shows
sports?
So doing 2 shows in a week's kind of tough because then it's like, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Right.
We were just here Friday, now we're here to Sunday. So all of that makes sense. It's just sometimes.
What sports do they play?
Lacrosse.
Sick. I didn't know Indiana had
And-
lacrosse.
And my daughter is a champion fencer. She's really good at
Bro,
fencing.
Western be stepping their game up with
No,
them
this is a
sport
private
program.
school. You don't understand. I actually live in
You went to-
California.
you
now. I
go-
moved to California 3
You
months
go to
ago.
Western?
And I fly in here
Western?
to hang out with you.
Western
Yes.
private school?
Yes.
You fly in from California?
Every week, just so I can be with you.
Bro, you're like killing the
See, now
environment.
that's the attitude I've been looking for.
That's what I do.
That's what I've been missing.
You miss that?
Yes.
I kind of do too, because like I kind of drop little things, like tell you I'm not going to be there and look for you to be like, no, we got to do this. Instead, you're like, yeah, whatever. I don't care.
I am the most easygoing. That's a good point, Brandon. I'm glad you brought that up.
Right?
Every time you change the plan, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm there. I'll make it work.
First of all,
But when I say, hey, man, this is the same pattern.
you guys don't understand my
I'll be there
life.
at 5,
Laura
and you're like,
understands.
why?
Laura understands.
Oh, my God, Adam.
Yo, because here's what happened last week. Last week it was like, what time are you gonna be here? Oh, I'll be there at 5, and then you show
That's
up
not
at
true.
5:30.
We talked about it on the show. I have it in
Okay, yeah, I
text form.
fucked up. Okay, and then so I'm assuming now that that's going forward. You're like, listen, that's the time I'm gonna be here going forward, 5:30, and then
That's not
you
true.
call me and you're like, I'm gonna be there at 5 today.
Okay.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is maddening. Like we got out of the pool like at a time to play it for 5:30.
Once again, this is there are behind the scenes, folks. There's conversations.
Great
that Brandon
podcaster,
can-
horrible communicator. This
Yes,
guy.
Yep, that's me. I'm the horrible communicator. Oh, this motherfucker! I tell you what. Just want to. Let's go swimming, Brandon.
I was about to ask you, want to go dip in the pool?
Yeah, I want to. I'd like to dip you in the pool.
I can hold my breath.
I feel like I'll never get my husband back. Please, let's not do this.
So here's
Let's
the thing,
not
man.
play
You
this
don't get
game.
like Laura gets this. My schedule, and a lot of people can handle, would not be able to handle my schedule. But my schedule, literally 180s on like a dime.
I get
like
that.
I plan for something. Like just now, okay, I went somewhere for supposedly 5 days, which we were gonna miss today, and I was there for a day. So like I can't plan for this shit anymore because like they tell me one thing and then I go do something or something doesn't work out for what they tell me and like everything just gets fucking jumbled around.
I get that.
My
job
you're
is
on
the same
call.
way.
Like I'm on call constantly.
I'm the same. I get it. I truly do. That's
But
why
I make
don't-
it work. I tell them to fuck off on Sundays.
That's why
you
I
don't have the
can't.
balls
That's
to
my
do
schedule.
That. It's fine. You still have the balls. I get it. Once you get a grown man job like I have,
Trade you any day of the week.
you wish you could have my job.
I wish you could handle mine.
No, I'm not saying that. You just wish you could have my job. Trust me.
Is it good? My job's good. It's
Pretty
just
tits. I mean,
no. My
it's
job.
pretty tits.
I love my job. I like what I do. It's just it is very demanding on my time.
Do you get paid to sit on the bench?
Huh?
Do you get paid to sit on the bench?
No.
Yeah. See, sometimes I feel like I'm like a sports star.
Yeah, you told me about that.
Like I straight up feel like I'm like.
You're
I'm in the bullpen. I'm just the
closer?
bullpen. Yeah, you're just like, yo, he's just chewing bubble gum and watching TV. Like, call
And then
him up and he'll get it done.
goes
and
out there and
then he
stretches
goes
and
back
he
to the
goes-
bullpen and he's just like, he's like reclusive for like the day. You don't hear from him until the next phone call.
Yeah, I don't have that. Mine, and it is dynamic. I never know what time I'm, for the most part. I'm not trying to make it sound worse than it is. I'm home on time 90% of the time, but you never know when it's going to hit.
No, I get that.
So
I love you. I just want you not to want to do this anymore.
It's
and
not that I don't want to.
It feels
No.
like you don't want to do this anymore. Like Laura was just joking.
you know, last
but you
week
are
you said
serious.
she didn't want to do that.
Well,
Yeah, and then she really reflected and thought. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, yeah, like he was like poking at me for a couple of days, and he was like, you know, do you? And I was like, of course because this is his baby, and I was like, of course I do. Like, come on, let it go. Like, of course I still want to do it. And then
She flipped it on you.
I was like, so, you know, I've been thinking, and remember like how he used to always be like, guys, this is just like my chance to come and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, it's
and
fun. Now he's
like,
turned into a mega dick where he's accosting our guests.
Okay,
now.
I'll stop. I love you.
No,
I'll
no,
stop. I'll
it's
stop feeding
scheduling.
into the bit. The
No,
bits.
no, it's
the
fine.
bits run its course.
No. It's scheduling. It's just one of those.
No, stop being so mean to you.
When we started this, he was like, when it starts to feel like a job.
Is it starting to feel like a job for you?
No, but it's part of the skit. Like life is a job right now, and it's nothing. It's not here. It's not ball. It's not work. It's just.
Okay.
you're overscheduled.
Oh,
You
And
have
don't
to
enough
promise
downtime
me
in
you're
your
going to
life.
do this protect the park stuff, but full on commit. Now, we don't have to divulge what that means or go into it. We don't have to even say anything about it. You know what I'm saying? But like what we talked about before, you have to fully commit and do it.
I didn't know that portion when I signed on.
But we don't have to even disclose that portion is what I'm saying. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like that portion doesn't have to be discussed.
Possibly.
Because the other people weren't about that either, but I don't agree to it until that component. Well, we'll talk about it later.
I'll talk about
Talk
that.
about it off air, but
I'm not against it completely, but that would have to be some.
because what's the fuck's the point if we don't?
Because I bet the four of us would have fun
No,
for sure.
that's not. I'm not
And who all is it? Who all? Like I got the Reader's Digest version of it anyway. Well, we'll talk.
Yeah,
about
we'll
it
talk about it off air. We'll just leave you guys with a little teaser of what we're talking about. It's
There may be
something might be in the works.
a little something.
Between us and
Somebody, our mortal enemies,
Maybe we'll see.
the Death
a
Star.
competing podcast.
Yeah, dude, fuck him because he never comes on here.
Oh
He
God,
keeps losing guests left and right, and I just want to be like, haha.
did he?
Yeah, he lost another guest today. I'm just kidding. I love you, Jordan, dude.
God damn!
I have this whole thing planned out in my head when he comes on.
Just to roast him,
It's gonna be great.
Or
if,
are you
if
gonna-
we could pull it off,
or are you gonna propose to him?
if we could pull it off, guys, it's gonna be the shit of the century. It's gonna change Kokomo's dynamics.
Nice. Am I
We
gonna
gotta
be
be able
involved?
to
You're
pull
gonna
it
fire
off.
me.
Yeah, we're all gonna be involved. It's gonna be great.
Okay, cool.
I also found out I have a disease, Dan. We want to talk about.
You have a disease?
Yeah, man, we gotta talk about it today.
Before we go any farther, signal if this is a bit.
It's not. It's not. It's not.
Is he legit got a
I have
disease?
carpool tunnel.
Oh, I got that.
Okay. You do?
Carpal tunnel? Yeah. Both
Yeah,
hands.
where you go through a tunnel and you can't control your body, like in a car.
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. I have that. Like, it's
I
the
got it in my
wildest.
hands.
So like I go through this tunnel and like I black out and like I get on the other side and I'm like, what happened? And apparently I said like wild as shit. Like just like
It's narcolepsy. You just fell asleep, bud.
I think that's
We talked about
I
this
think
already.
that's
Shaky,
I think
sleepy,
that's-
steely.
That's necrophiliac, right?
Yeah.
I got a
No,
little
we're not doing
I got a little necro when I went to
I
that
listened
tunnel.
to that bit back and I thought, man, if we meant to do that, that would have been hilarious. If that was
No, it's
if that was
hilarious that we
something
didn't mean to do it. That's the whole point. Is we're all like, we don't know what we're talking
I
about.
called epileptic shaky people. I felt bad about that when I heard it back too. I was like, sorry.
No,
least you didn't hail
listen,
Hitler.
We did mean to do that, all right? We meant to.
Wink,
do it.
wink.
That's the whole point. It was a fucking bit, all right? The whole show's a joke.
Yeah, there's
The whole show's a
There's
bit.
never any time this motherfucker goes right off the rails on purpose.
You think I accosted the guest?
The whole "why are you here" thing, or you're early.
That was easy. That was easy going banter. First 3 words out of my mouth.
You're early.
Oh, I was such a. We were talking about that last night too, about how much I'm just like a dick. apparently, if I'm not interested in the conversation, I completely just shut people down.
Is this a new revelation that you're just now figuring out? We've been talking about this for 67 episodes.
Kinda, because like
He just finally heard me last night.
No, he didn't. He's gonna forget
like
it.
I heard her. Like we were just like really talking, and she's just like, because I was just talking about like maybe I am a dick. She's like, or we're talking about like hanging out with other groups of kind of people, and she's just like, if you're not interested in the conversation, like you will literally shut it down. I'm like, no, I'll talk to people. She's like, no, like I've watched you do it. You just not into it. And I'm like, well, then why do you love me? Like, why do you even hang out with me? And then say what you said, because it's so beautiful, and I want to hear the world to say it.
I mean, I don't remember my exact words.
Was it that dick?
No, I love you. I love everything about you.
You said when I am interested in the conversation, I'm like the most fun person.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you're the most amazing
I can attest to that too.
Aw.
For real.
Let me suck you off later?
For sure.
My dad gets so mad when I make gay jokes.
Does he listen now?
When you are interested into a conversation, you are the most...
And on the way out, you're also actually a really nice guy. Every single time. Hey, buddy, love you. I'm like, you just pelted me for an hour and 45 minutes.
It's a bit.
Yeah, like you make somebody feel like they're the only person in the world.
That's true.
Like
Aww.
you're
You
really,
make me cry.
You're really a beautiful, amazing person.
I thought about this the other day. My word of advice for everybody would be like to ask the person, like the cashier or like the person that's handing you your food, instead of just be like, yeah, have a good day. Just be like straight up, like, how is your day going? Like there is a time in between interaction when you can straight up have a real interaction with somebody and be like, because they get the same like, oh yeah, have a good day bullshit all day long, right? No one actually means that. They're just saying it to be polite. But if you straight up, I've noticed and I've done it as traveling, if you go, how is your day going, and really look at them,
and
they
wait
will
for
stop for a second and be like, oh, wait a second, this is a real human interaction, and they will interact with you, and you will either make that person's day or like change their complete smile, or like they'll talk to you, you'll have like a quick conversation,
or
and
they
it changes
break down.
everything.
Or they break that.
I've never had someone break down.
I went to Nirvana to get earrings. It wasn't for me.
Well, yeah, if you're working at Nirvana, of course you're breaking down.
So no, it's
your life is going to shit.
No, it's just it's retail. But anyhow,
okay.
I said, how's it going? Da da da. Whatever. I don't remember. And this poor girl, she had just had to put an animal to sleep. She was in the process of her best friend dying. It's her pet, and she just like, but I'm okay, and you can go out. I'll watch the store. You go back to the bathroom and cry a little. I mean, I felt like a fucking asshole, and I was just, hey, how's it going? Jeez. She did not wait for me to give her that chance to talk. She just poured it all out. I was the first one, I guess. I don't know.
You got lucky with that. I've never had that.
Remember this one time, we were in a store recently, and the clerk had on a jersey, and Brandon made a comment about the guy's jersey, and he got all excited and was like, hey man, you're my favorite customer from here on out, like I'll always remember you. And like it really like seemed like it made his whole day, because it's like one of those places that people just like go in, get their cigarettes or whatever, and go out, or like whatever, like nobody ever really talks to the people,
right?
And
I do, every single person.
Then we went and got pizza at the place that's attached to it, and he stands there and he's talking to the guy about how he's going to open up his own shop one day, and like how that's really great that he's going to be an entrepreneur and all this stuff. And like, it's just he's always making connections with people. He's always making them feel like they're another human being. And like, it's just, you're really great about that kind of stuff. You're really great about making people
Sometimes I get into the moods though where I don't. I like head down, like out, you know what I mean? Like I get in those like dark moods where I'm just like, don't talk to me. But then lately I've been in that good mood where like, where everybody's just kind of a conversation.
Yeah.
It's fun. I enjoy it. That's why I started that Know Your Neighbor thing, because like I really enjoy just sitting down and talking to people.
Yeah.
If I had the time, I'd continue. I thought about that today. Like, and I know the press does stuff like that, but they always interview somebody that's doing something or something like that.
Not just
like not just like your like literal neighbor. Like, what are you doing today, kind of thing. Like, it's less like just random people, and like, no one's. A lot of people aren't going to listen to that. A lot of people, but it's more for me. Like this thing. Like you said, it's my baby. Like, we're not ever. we're not ever going to be at a level where we're making thousands of dollars from this show. It's just not realistic. We're in Indiana. We're not, you know what I mean? We're just not, it's not there. So to me, it's fun. I enjoy doing it, and I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy like the fun little bits. I really enjoy these little TikToks that come out. They're fun.
Awesome. I'm having a blast with that.
They make me feel cool, and like, you know what I mean? It's cool to see. It's like professional. It's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool when other people comment on them, no matter how bad the comments are. I love every bit of it.
I do too.
Laura gets a little cringy sometimes, but that's just the woman in her.
Well, like,
Yo, someone said to me about, don't put this shit on the internet. Like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I hold back quite a bit. And Aaron's asked me, why don't you, because you're not sitting in the room with us. Like, you two go and tell personal stories and stuff, and I feel like.
That's another thing, is you've been holding back quite a bit since you got with Aaron.
Well, I don't feel right just blurting stuff out when she's not here to give me that.
Blurt it out, baby.
I should. I've got stories, babe.
Let's go, babe.
I can't do it. We'll
Lay
get
them
there.
out.
We're working up some
I don't
courage.
think Aaron's the type. I mean, I've met Aaron only twice, and obviously in a podcast setting, but she doesn't feel like the type of person who's going to be like, how dare you say that on a podcast?
She's the most laid-back fucking person.
I
She's
don't
cool
feel
shit.
like she's going to come at you and be like, how dare you tell people you stuck peanut butter in my butt with your finger?
Well, that's because I just found out my grandma's in the ER. Sorry.
No, you're right. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yep, me too.
How old?
90. I'll find out what's up in a bit.
My grandpa's hospice.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes, he just gave me that. I got a bunch of stuff from it, like Navy stuff, and got this book, and it's pretty much like talking about, like, it's pretty much saying, like, we never gonna see each other again kind of shit. And it's just like, holy fuck. Like, the last time I saw my grandpa, my son was terrified of him.
Because you didn't know him?
Yeah, he was just terrified. So, like, I don't know. It sucks. But yeah, losing family members like that.
Well, she's just going for low levels, but she's okay.
Oh, well, she's 90. No offense,
Yeah, right.
but
I know. I was
days
just talking.
are thin.
I was just talking to my sister about that. I'm like, man, it's getting
Any
real.
day to see her could be the last time you see her, just like us right now. What, bro? Like, 90 is awesome.
Yeah.
You made it to 90. You fucking. They died at like 30 back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, the average age was 30. Your grandma made it to 90. That is fucking success, baby. Like, honestly, she got to see a lot of her grandkids, great. I mean, that's incredible shit. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you're not going to be healthy at 90. It's just
She's doing really good.
Well, you're not going to be perfectly healthy.
Right,
Let me
right.
rephrase that. You're
when
going to
you
have
start having
issues.
doctors tell you you have this, but don't worry, that's not going to get you. You know what I mean?
That's not going to be the one.
Right. She had something they found, and I forget which one it was. I don't want to say it because I don't want it to be wrong. But they flat told her, "You're 90. By the time this could kill you, you know that's."
You don't want to be 120.
Right. I don't want to be 120
I'm
anyway.
good. I'm not Abraham. I'm going to be like, I'm 575 years old.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not.
So, but I mean, she's a trooper. She's still out driving. She's still doing fine. She just
was Abraham 500 years old? Wasn't he like 800 or something like that?
Do
you remember that part of the Bible where they talk about how old the people getting like hundreds of years old?
Right.
Back when they had no medicine or no nothing? I think they're fibbing, guys.
It's probably exaggerated slightly. That or the calendar's
I think
a
they
bit
added
off.
a zero, maybe. I don't know.
The calendar's a bit off. Maybe it's 40-day calendar versus 365.
Maybe when they said years, they meant days back then. Dude's 800 days old. And
He made it to
finally
5, baby.
Yeah, he finally made it. Little 5-year-old holding up the commandments.
Oh.
I give it to you. Can't hold it, you know? Just imagining. It's like crawling.
Oh my God.
Run with this. Come on, talk more about it.
That's how you were like crawling.
I don't know, man. I feel like we had a lot of breakthroughs in the 24 minutes we've been broadcasting.
We've actually talked about weird shit that's not that weird. That's awesome. I don't know. I apologize for that
So
one.
if we could rewind just a little bit, you said sometimes when you talk to people and you don't talk to people, you're going through dark spells and things like that. What do you think puts you in those dark spells?
being a guy.
Not that and being happy all the time. The serotonin just is not there sometimes. My mom went through the same thing. I don't even want to get into it, but man, I just find more and more stuff out about my mom. I'm just like, what the fuck? I just don't even know where to go. You just find stuff as you get older about your parents where you're just like, what? Where did I grow up? Like, who are you? I'm not sure I know you anymore, or ever did, actually. So, there's that. So much trauma gets unpacked. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that, and you're also, the older you get, the more even though it's your mom, you're starting to have similar things that you keep some stuff from BJ.
No, for sure.
You don't want BJ to know all, what I mean?
No, actually, no, that's not true. I don't think we keep anything from BJ.
Well,
I'm pretty fucking open with what I talk about. BJ and I have a pretty open relationship.
But what I'm saying
he knows
is
everything about
me. But
me.
he still looks at you as daddy, not
correct.
Brandon.
But that's why I'm open about with everything, because I don't want him to, in 20 years, be like, damn, my dad was a whole different person than I knew. Like, I didn't know he was doing this. He
still will, though, because there's that shield. There's that shield, though. It's still mommy and daddy.
You don't understand how open we are with him.
I think
maybe
I
don't know if she is, but like, bro's sometimes out here with me. Let's put it that way.
But it's not even how open you are with him. It's how shielded he is. He doesn't understand half your references.
Oh, I get that.
He doesn't understand. And then as he grows up and realizes, and I'm not even talking
I think we're talking different things, though.
But as you get those experiences, then it goes back to, oh, that's why my dad was that way. Because...
Okay, you're talking like that. No, I'm talking just like straight up hiding stuff from us.
Well, but it's still the same concept of...
What are you doing that? You're on camera, so you can see that you're getting nervous. What am I skating too close, so I stop?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll move on. I love my mom, and I love my dad. And that's where we'll end it.
Okay. I can pick up that social cue, too. So, it was your birthday a couple days ago. Happy birthday.
No, you're fine. You're totally
Nope, I'm just going with the show. I got you. I know I wasn't in trouble. I'm just going to help out.
Not that I'm in trouble. She just knows I might take it too far. I might keep it on brand here, and I don't want to.
How was your birthday?
I worked. I sweated, and I drove from Nashville.
Nice.
So, and
Aaron's going to Nashville tomorrow.
Ate McDonald's by myself. In McDonald's, because I have no air conditioner in my car, because why not?
Nice.
Normal 37-year-old birthday.
My 37 wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Aaron keeps asking me, what do you want to do for your birthday? It's coming up. Nothing?
Yeah, that's what Laura
It's not a big one.
Laura kept asking me the same thing. I was like, nothing. And we did exactly what I actually wanted to do, which is hang out by a fire.
Make it home, hang out with your family?
Well, yeah, it was last night. We all hung out at my dad's and hung out by a fire. She had two friends come over. Well, her friend and her husband, and I got to talk with him. And Mike was out there, and my dad was out there, and BJ.
Nice.
And then our neighbor came after the party bus was done. She came and stopped by, and Laura and I were out at the fire till, like 3, 4, 3:30?
Yeah.
We were out late. We had a good time. It was a fun time, man.
I would have came, but I had family over, like I said. We had a busy weekend, too, though. Football started.
Not to... I'm. This is the only thing I'm going to say, but, like, I just thought about this. Like, if we were drinking, there was no way we'd be making it till 3:30.
No.
Like, if we were, like, heavily drinking, it would have been, like, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
Done.
It's crazy. We didn't drink at all.
Nice. A drop. We had a great time. I mean, great time.
We were just sitting there talking.
You need those days. It's
BJ
good.
threw up.
BJ
which was
did?
weird, yeah. Like, woke up and just puked everywhere.
Was he drinking?
Yeah, you mean, he had 1 or 2. That's why we couldn't drink, because we got to be the DDs.
DDs. Yep, I got you.
We think it was because he was just so excited.
And
Like,
he only
was,
ate, like, 2 chicken
running
nuggets.
around and, like,
Yep.
we had bought a McDonald's earlier in the day for dinner, but then he was like, he stayed up past his bedtime. He had fireworks.
All kinds
he was
of just
jumping on a
nerves and-
trampoline.
Yep.
He had
Swimming.
snacks earlier in the day, like
Lots of
sweet
cotton
snacks.
candy.
So it was just a lot of being a kid.
Yep.
And then he fell asleep. And I asked him this morning, I said, was your stomach hurting last night, like when you were watching the fireworks right before bed? And he was like, no. And I said, so is it hurting now? And he goes, no. And I said, do you feel okay? He goes, yeah, I don't feel sick at all. And
Yeah,
I'm
it was
like,
just a mixture of it all.
It literally is just he woke up in the middle of the night sick. And then...
You said he had a lot of snacks and shit. Yeah, it happens all the time. Puke and rally.
It scared me. The whole rest of the night we were sitting by the fire and I kept...
Checking on him.
Yeah.
It won't be the last time.
Freaked me out. Because I couldn't hear... He opened up the screen door and he was like, Mom. Mom. And Brandon heard him and ran over. And Brandon had yelled to me and was like, Laura. And I'm like, what?
What?
I didn't know anything was going on. Like, it just freaked me out.
Yeah, like I heard it. I thought she had heard it too. So when I called her over and like it was the first time she was hearing it, it was like, she's like, "What? I didn't." I'm like, "Oh, I just thought you knew." Like I just thought
Just
you
ignoring it?
Well, not ignoring it, but I thought you thought like I had it handled. Like I was, which I did. I told you why I said that. I mean, I wouldn't even if I wouldn't have saw what I saw, I wouldn't even said anything because I did have it handled. It was just I misunderstood the body language. She moved in a way that I thought she was like trying to handle something, and she was just moving.
Right.
So I just got confused with her body language, but it's all right.
It happens.
I really try to read her body language a lot because
I have bad anxiety, so anytime
You
Try to
start
pick up on
fidgeting
it.
or whatever.
I'm like a service animal. I can pick up on her
That's good.
what her twitches and shit like that. I know.
So I thought that when he was in there handling it, he came out and yelled to me, Laura. And
Why are you helping me?
Yeah, but really he was just asking me if I was okay.
Checking on you.
Miscommunication. I think we're doing a lot better lately of just being like right in the moment, be like, no, this is what I meant, and not yelling about it. We're just like,
Where you have
yo,
to,
babe, no, I promise. I'm not meaning it that way. I know that's how it. Okay, I can see how it came off like that, but here's how it is. You know,
Yeah.
like that bear thing where they do this.
Yeah.
It's almost kind of what we're doing now. We watched a show called The Bear. Well, I know you don't watch it, so no point in even asking.
I don't have time to watch TV.
Again, I wasn't asking. Just calm the fuck down.
Okay.
Bring it out.
Sorry.
We watched The Bear. It's such it's Did you ever work at restaurants?
Oh yeah.
You would probably I don't know, you might like it, but people that really work in restaurants, I bet jack off this show because it's so it's not, it's kind of intense, I guess, but it's just
It's PJ.
Somebody knocked
What?
on the door.
BJ?
Yep.
Yeah, what's up, bud? You can open the door. I like how he's still talking like I can hear him.
I can't hear a word.
It's about an iPad. Look at mom going over there and just doing it. She handles things.
Gots to.
Do you?
I'm getting better at it.
I don't know what I want to talk to you about.
I seen Mike. You said Mike wants to beat me up.
Can we just have silence?
That would be a great idea for a podcast.
Yeah, I'd just rather just not talk to you. It's like, if Laura's not here, I don't have anything to say to you.
Now that she's not here, we don't have to fake it no more.
Yeah.
Fucking hate you.
Dude, she brought some good revelations, though.
Did she?
She brought some good points about you.
About me?
Yeah,
I've
about
heard-
you, about what we talked about.
Yeah, but
I know what your response is, but I'm not going to leave it alone.
well, I mean,
It's
that's,
deep. It dug deep to me, and I was like, you're right.
that is the answer, though. I mean, it's
That you don't want to do it?
no.
Oh, you're saying your answer's true and my answer's bullshit. I don't know.
I'm saying that if you were going to go off of the way I feel, we should probably go off of my words, not your
I
thoughts
don't
on
think
somebody
that's
else's
how
words.
that works. I
I
think what
know.
I think goes.
I know that's what you think.
Yo, I got some shit that's been living rent free in my head lately. This lady that I graduated with said to me, and it's just been bothering me.
Uh-oh.
And I brought it up to Laura and Mike yesterday, and they're like, I don't even remember that person saying that. And I'm like, oh
What'd
my
you say?
gosh, this is really bothering me, and no one even knows about
What'd they
it.
say?
And it's hard for me to even explain, but they said something about me talking about shit I own all the time. Of course we know it's yours. You always talk about it. What do I always talk about it on, and when do I ever talk to you? God, Like, I don't talk to you ever. Like, how do you, like, so you're stalking me or something? Like, I don't know. She's been fucking bothering me. Why is it bothering me so much?
Because it's insignificant.
It so is. Like,
so therefore,
I probably had maybe 20 interactions with this person my entire life, and we went to high school the entire time together. But this one interaction, 20 years after high school, is fucking.
She probably meant you're the one that's always posting about it on Facebook.
But she said it in a way that I was just like, "Oh yeah, of course we know you're the. That's all you talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it's because you have so much shit going on that actually matters, and that's probably a defense mechanism. And then the one crazy offbeat. No, and I'm not knocking her. I don't know this person. I don't even know who you're talking about. But
yeah, no, I'm not going to.
Completely insignificant person with a totally.
She's an NPC to me. Yeah, kind of.
Right. And then just a random comment that just clicks in your head. Just like happens with song lyrics or you driving home and you see a bird. Have you ever done that? Been just driving home and like one single bird sitting on a fence post for some reason catches your eye when you're driving 60 mile an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It's a reset thing.
Well, honestly, like, I think I remember it now. Like, I think I remember it happening.
You've brought it up
when
on the
we
show.
were walking out.
I think I have.
It
Now
was
I
when we
remember
were
saying
walking
it.
out, right?
Yeah, we were right in front of the bus.
Yeah, we were like
We
leaving.
were talking about the bus. Yeah.
And I really feel like it was just like her joking around saying like, yeah, like that's all you post about. Like, I know you own it.
But I never post about the party bus. That's
Yeah,
what's so weird.
you do.
My Facebook?
Yeah.
I never see it on.
I've
Facebook.
never posted about the
You
party
posted
bus.
about the bruise on Buckeye.
I've shared the bruise on Buckeye, but I never said like, "Hey, this is my party bus." I've never. That's what I was so confused on.
I got asked if
maybe we talk. And that made me thought. Well, does she listen to the podcast? Because this is the only time we've talked about the party bus openly. Is me and you talking about the.
I don't know.
I can say the stuff that he shared about the party bus that I've seen because I try to share that shit when I had someone ask me if it was mine because how random it is. I said no, it's my buddy doing that, and I just shared it.
Hey,
So
going
I-
forward,
Because she
will you
was
just
like,
not say my
maybe-
buddy?
Maybe because I just remember her being like, oh, of course you own it. You've been posting about it.
I get what you're saying, dude. Every chance I get, I just want to jab the. I think I do take the bit just way too far.
No, it's fine. Yeah,
No, I think I do. Just like
bit.
every fucking
The
chance
bit.
I get, I just see something and I attack it.
I
Like, oh, he called me buddy. I'll fuck with him now.
It's all right. That's fine. That's how friends are.
That's probably why I only had one friend show up to my birthday party thing.
What is this bitch on the TV for? You said we
Oh,
get to-
you're gonna transition to this? Wow,
I don't
wait
know.
a good segue, professional
It's
podcast
been driving
host.
me nuts. I'm sitting here staring at these.
All right, well, this is
sunglasses.
old news to everybody, but we're still gonna talk about it because it's fun and because Laura has seen this too. So, do you know who Taryn Manning is?
Yes.
I do now that you told me what show she was on. Yes.
She is the girl from Orange is the New Black.
Yes. She's the one that played the little meth head chick or whatever.
I'm not even gonna show us. We'll just talk about this. So there's this. She posted this 2-minute clip. We don't need to watch the whole thing. We'll watch about a minute of it, but I don't think we're connected yet again. But okay, so she posted this good old video. Let's check it out.
I'm just so rooted right now. So
Maybe it wasn't such character acting.
the
After
man
all.
that I've been messing with
Oh,
is a married
Pentateuch?
man, and every night.
It's a nice
for
car,
about
red
3
interior.
nights in a row, or even maybe there's a night in between. I was licking his butthole. Yep,
Okay.
because he liked it.
Because he liked it.
I didn't mind doing it.
Well, good thing he didn't like
does
it.
that bother? Is that
Does that
weird?
bother you, Adam?
Yeah.
Did
And
someone
that
lick
is
someone's
what
butthole?
Demons do.
That's what demons
So,
do.
I
Oh,
drove
she's one of
all the way
those.
down to
I don't know
Newport
what
Beach
she is.
today
I don't think
so
she
could
does.
Buy him a boat.
Look at this guy's butthole, and she's gonna buy him a
I
boat.
was so in love, so I thought, so I could buy this gentleman a boat, and I brought cash to put a down
She's
payment
got cash.
down. Like I really loved him. I was like,
She doesn't know how to
yes,
hold
like,
the phone.
did the same thing, like we're kinky, blah blah blah. And his wife, because he's married, and I feel so bad because not
See the cross
I
ring? She
can't
feels real bad
stand
about
him.
it.
Yeah, I would say I
stand
hope.
his wife.
I like her chuckles. I licked his
She
butthole.
wasn't even like, wait, what?
Yeah, but we were
You've been
watching
messing with my
someone
man. She said, you lunatic,
Have a mental
get out of
breakdown?
my life.
She's
Yeah.
on drugs, bro.
Get an
For
RO
sure.
on
That's what I'm
you.
getting at. Is the demise of her
No,
whole
put your ass
career
in
is
jail.
right here.
Anyway,
I don't think
so
she had much of a career
I've been
anymore.
licking your
You know what I
man's butthole for him because he likes it a lot, and I do it to him, and he comes to me, and it happens.
And I lick his butthole.
And it happens.
And it happens. Because that's what demons do.
And that's a lot. I know it's a lot of information, but I'm the lunatic, right?
Yeah, you
No,
are.
I'm just single.
I just
Very
find this
single.
sad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I
And
mean,
he came to me. So you don't accuse me of being a lunatic.
Yeah,
I'll tell
you know.
one thing, lady. You want to put me in jail? I'll put you in jail so
And then I'll
fast.
lick your
head'll
husband's
be-
butthole. So there's that going on in the
You
news.
get no enjoyment out of the licking of the butthole.
I mean, yeah. If that was a conversation we were having, it'd be funny. But
You're
that
watching a mental breakdown and you're not
that
laughing?
woman is
I think it's
clearly-
hilarious.
She shouldn't be behind the wheel.
Oh, for sure. And when that goes down, it's going to be, well, all the signs with no shit, and everyone put it on YouTube and is laughing. You know.
Yo, this part though,
Cause crashes because
this
of
part where she goes
So
right here.
It's just
the man that I've been messing with. Is a
I've been
married
licking
man.
his butthole.
Every night.
I don't know. Like I said, I can joke about everything, but when it's actually real, it's
Whatever,
not
you
funny.
laughed at fucking me saying Mexicans, here's the grass. So don't give me you can't
because
laugh
that's
at
a joke.
this.
But if I were to come in here,
She's
and
a
you were
joke, bro.
I get that. But if I came in here and you had neo-Nazi shit on your walls, or you were really
Never,
racist, I
never.
wouldn't associate with you. You
no,
know what
I'm
I mean?
not racist. That was the point.
No,
yeah.
that's what I'm getting. That funny. That's not funny because it appears to be very real, and that girl needs probably somebody to talk to at least.
I don't think she's been in the news at all after
for
this.
you for standing up for what you believe in. That's very noble of you.
Yeah, I mean, I can joke about stuff. There's nothing I can't laugh about. I really do. People go, ooh, we shouldn't say that. I think shit's funny that shouldn't be funny. You shouldn't laugh at victims. You shouldn't laugh at racism. You shouldn't. I think that shit's fucking hilarious if the joke's constructed.
Well, you're not gonna like the game then.
But I don't. When you see that stuff, it's disgusting to me. Like, honest to God, we were talking about it when he was here. I got a buddy that's black, and me and him say the most fucking god awful shit to each other, and I laugh my fucking balls off every racist joke I can. You're fucking.
I guess you're not gonna
But
like this
when-
game. I'll throw it away.
But when I see someone actually being mean or racist or having a mental, I don't find that funny. I find it pretty.
Damn,
I don't
expected
I don't
this
like.
to go way different. That's
I don't
why
like
I
to
made that
laugh
whole
at people's
game.
misery. I like to laugh at people's humor type deal.
Fuck, dude.
I don't feel like she was being miserable, but
But
So the
that's a
game's back on?
That's a miserable life, though.
Can we play?
That woman is not having a good life. That's misery. It's something people can mock versus. I don't know.
So we're not gonna play the game.
I'll play the game.
why do you think she posted that on?
She was clearly fucked up, out of her mind.
Okay, so that leads into the game. We're playing. What drugs was Taryn Manning on when she posted that game?
See, I'll play that game. No, I won't, because it's the same thing. It's just.
It's the same
it's
thing.
Sad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
sad.
well,
Same thing.
It
It's
is
the
sad.
same
It's
thing.
sad. It's just not fun.
Pills, right? It had to have been pills, right?
It's not funny, but you wanna smile a little bit.
That's
You
not
wanna-
I'm getting there now.
That's not the devil's lettuce. She was on something else.
Yeah, that wasn't.
She wasn't a little rabbit sucking on Satan's lettuce. She was
Yeah.
sucking on something else.
In my previous life, I have smoked weed, and it's never made me want to lick an asshole and make a video about it.
That was David's too.
I don't know. I hope she gets some
You ever
help.
lick butt?
The situation. How about this?
Oh, damn, she
the
cut it off.
Situation.
I'll come back. Go ahead.
Yeah, come back to that.
I will.
The situation itself that she is in currently is not funny.
Right.
What she's saying is fucking hilarious.
Yes.
How about
Yes.
that?
Oh,
I,
yeah, I'll
I
give you that.
licked.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that
I'll
actually
give you
brings.
that.
It's time to ask,
Oh, no.
child.
That was. Oh gosh, darn it.
Get your shit together.
That was.
Yeah, that one you can keep playing.
All right, fuck off.
Go
It's
ahead.
time for Brandon's philosophical minute.
Get your butthole licked, and you get a boat. That's simple.
That's not true.
That simple. Done.
That's
But the girls got to be XTV extras.
Not necessarily.
to afford
If
the
you
boat.
are really dedicated to licking a man's butthole, I feel like he can convince you to do anything.
I cannot
Including-
buy you a boat.
Yeah, but if you
Did you lick his
if you
butt?
had the funds, she actually offered when we first started dating, and I was not down
Right. It's not.
because I'm like, I respect you too much to let you do that. I love
Good
you.
for you
and-
for offering, though.
Yeah, no, good. That's one of the not one of the reasons, but I knew from one of the things that solidified this is going to be a ride or die girl to the end of the day.
Because she offered to lick your ass.
Yeah, and I was like, I love
I
you
will
to
not
death.
confirm or deny
I
that story.
respect you
Did you
as a
offer?
woman.
I will not confirm
Wink.
or deny.
No,
Wink
I've
if
licked
you
her
did it.
butthole. Have you licked a butthole?
Yeah.
Did you like it? The thing about women's buttholes is they're just not hairy.
It's different than ours.
Yeah,
For sure.
Guys has got hair growing out of the hole.
That and hemorrhoids.
There's that. I didn't have those at the time, but
Do you have them now?
you never know.
Well, yeah, you do.
I can check.
You fucking know. Do you have
Do you?
what feels like a golf ball sitting under your asshole?
No, then I don't have those.
Okay, then you're probably all right.
Sick.
Under your asshole?
Like right on the button.
Oh,
Feels like
no.
you're bingo dotting all day
I touch
long.
my button and make sure it's smooth.
Do you?
You got to. I have a bidet, remember, so it's clean.
I've never touched my button.
Really? You gotta rub around it.
You gotta clean
You don't
it.
wash it in the shower?
I like
Stick a
wash
finger
my
right up
butt,
there.
But like
I don't go in.
like,
You don't?
No.
touch
You gotta
my
fingertip it.
butthole.
You guys
Like a
have dirty
Q-tip or like your
buttholes.
actual.
You gotta use your
No.
fingertip like a Q-tip.
No.
And get a fingertip in there and just kind of move around a
Only
little
time
bit.
that happens if
That
I
is
use cheap
not
toilet paper.
safe to do.
Says who? I've been doing it since I was 12. My butthole is fine.
You're not supposed to put soap inside of your body.
No.
I think that one you can get. There's a lot worse stuff that it's holding back than soap.
Yeah, people get cum in their buttholes.
Well, that's like a bodily like fluid.
Not one that belongs there.
I'm pretty sure
You
when
don't poop out cum on a normal basis.
yeah.
You do when you get
it
fucked in
comes
the
right
ass.
back out. It's not a chemical, is what I'm saying.
Yo, I heard.
Soap is
No.
a
Listen.
chemical.
I heard, listen. Ellis show one time. This porn star was talking about how when they do anal scenes to get cummed in, sometimes it doesn't come out till like 5 days later.
I
So that shit sometimes be sitting up in the booty hole,
just fermenting.
just fermenting. That ain't healthy.
That can't be good.
I'd rather put soap up there than 5-day-old cum.
Okay, I washed
Well,
the entrance,
I've
but I don't
never
ever knock
had
on the
anything
door.
Put up there. So how about that?
My finger,
Well, it comes right back out, doesn't it?
clean as a whistle. We have a bidet though, and women's buttholes are different than
For sure.
men's.
For sure. I would assume they're different than mine.
For
anyway.
some reason, you guys' buttholes are just way fucking cleaner, and I don't think it's because you're cleaner human beings. I just think that
'Cause I
this-
slide
God
my
made you all
hand
nice.
Up and down the crack. I don't have to
Oh,
like.
baby, I slide all day long,
Yeah, but
and
the crack. Come on now.
I got poop in the hole,
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
canal.
Your finger.
I love that I talk about this.
This touches everything. You don't have to do this.
You totally do it because you're not getting it. Like you're just wiping the hole. We have to get the inside anal hole.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
I don't go
no,
inside.
You don't.
I don't go inside.
Oh, I absolutely do.
Don't.
Or it comes out later. Bro, I got problems, apparently. Yes, I do.
Yeah, nothing goes in my asshole.
All the time.
I think you need like
Jesus?
one of those like.
Yo, I wipe, like, I like crouch down and, like, get in there.
I go to town. I make sure it's clean. I can't handle the idea of skid marks.
Yeah, because, like, sweaty butthole and you got poop involved.
Skid marks.
What?
I don't get skid marks.
Yeah, I don't
That's-
either.
I think that's the
because
point of the
I wipe my
conversation.
fucking anal cavity.
I don't need to like do what you're doing.
Wipe till you're white. Or wipe till it's white.
Yeah. Well,
Make sure you go to
I don't
Yeah.
wipe. I get deep in it. I get in there.
I have a bidet and then I wipe.
I get it.
Yo, I would spread my ass cheeks
I'm
and get
somewhere
that
right
water up
between
in
you
there,
two.
and I still put the wet wipe in the butt and move it around a little bit.
Oh my God! You're not supposed to stick anything in there.
I don't understand why you think that poop comes out of it. It's like you're not putting anything bad in your butthole.
Because there's chemicals on what you're sticking inside of you.
Well, so far so good, babe. Right? I ain't got poopy buttholes.
Maybe not, because you shit your pants regularly.
You know,
Valid point.
I think that we need to explore this option.
Not regularly. When's the last time I shit my
3
pants?
weeks ago, you told me.
No, it's not been 3 weeks. It was
Whenever you
more.
went on vacation.
Yeah, exactly. It's been like 2 months.
That's still
You were-
relatively
That's not
short time
regularly.
period
You were
for a
weakening the structural
37-year-old
integrity of your
man.
sphincter every
That's-
time you wipe your ass, buddy. It's just one of these days. It's just going to
It's
open
gonna let
up.
go.
You're going to have a prolapse anus.
Oh no! I've seen those. Would you still love me if my anus was just hanging out?
Yes.
Oh, she breathed.
Yes,
I'll
no shit.
always love you, but like that sounds disgusting.
It is. It's gross.
You'll need to get a surgery to fix that
suck it back up
right
in there.
away.
I think if you just close all your holes and
Ah,
like this, it'll suck back up in there. Just plug everything. It's getting hot in here.
It is
what if
one.
you put a vacuum in your mouth?
You're wearing jeans.
I've
What if you put a vacuum on your pee-pee?
seen that video.
I told you to not knock in my room. You ever seen that scary movie?
My ass.
We were talking about that vacuum. We were talking about a moment in time when I was a
A
kid.
moment in time.
When we were a kid, and a buddy of ours got way too drunk and got his ball. Okay, so you know them vacuums and like rich people have, they're like built into the house.
Yep.
They ain't fucking around, right?
Yeah, those
I mean, those are strong
those
motherfuckers.
got some suck power.
Okay, so imagine being so drunk that older kids decide to suck your balls up with a vacuum.
Oh, I am so glad we weren't friends.
I
in
will
school.
never. I didn't do it. I will
See?
never.
Now don't laugh because that's
Forget.
laughing at somebody's fucking pain.
Yo, and one of
I
those
guess I'm a
people.
hypocrite because that's pretty funny.
One of the people that sucked us balls up is now a police officer.
JM.
Yes.
Oh God.
Yes. I will never forget the sound of some man's balls being going sucked up by that fucking and him going, "Ah!"
Well, yeah.
I feel so bad.
It's
Wow.
not nice. Now you have a little boy. I hope to God no one ever treats him that way.
Well, I'm going to teach him to do not be the only one drunk at a party.
Don't be the first one drunk, at least.
Well, don't be the only one when there's 20 guys there and there's only a small handheld bottle of Captain Morgan. You know that's not going around.
Right.
So you know only about one or two of you are getting drunk. Luckily, I got just enough drunk where I wasn't shit-faced, and he got too drunk.
My God in heaven.
Bad mistakes, man. That actually, I believe, changed the path of his life. For the better. I'm not going to say, I'm not even going to make initials on that one, but like, honestly, that changed.
This
You
person.
get it? Like, sometimes there's moments in your life, they're like, okay, here's the fork. I think that was a big fork in his life. Like, changed
good.
everything. Didn't hang out with us anymore. I
Well,
can put
probably
you
was
that.
a good idea.
I mean, we're a bunch of pussies. What were we going to do? Like, fight these upperclassmen? Like,
Yes.
they broke into the house pretty much.
Or you take an ass whooping, one of the two. You suck my balls up in a vacuum cleaner, I'm fighting you. Unless I ask you to do it. Unless I paid extra.
Has
It was-
anybody ever like treated you in any kind of way like that?
Oh, yeah. Bill, you mean...
Fucked with you when you're drunk?
Oh, yeah. But it was nothing like near like that. I told you I had...
I mean, it was worse. That was just one of the things they
I
did.
had, dicks drawn on my face and shit. But that was from buddies. It was, if you fucking pass out first, then you're...
Yeah,
They
it
did
wasn't
with a
buddies.
highlighter, so I didn't see it, like a yellow highlighter. Then we ended up. I think I told this on the. Then we went to the titty bar where there's a bunch of fucking black lights. So I'm walking around
Lit up with a
with
Christmas
a
tree.
fucking cock right here on my cheek,
Oh no.
and nobody. They had forgotten about it. I mean, we were all drunk and shit. And then it was like, hey man, what are we doing tonight? That was Friday night. So what are we doing tonight? Saturday. Nah, fuck it. We'll go up to the bar. I walk in there, and a couple of the girls were trying to tell us something. I said, what are you talking about? I go to the bathroom. You can't see nothing. There had black lights in the bathroom. Somebody took a picture and showed me. I said, you fucking asshole.
Oh my gosh.
That was a good prank, though.
I can
That's a
just
good
look at you and tell you like cock.
Oh, yeah.
You don't have to have it drawn on your face.
Thanks.
It's a big bear.
Do
You
I
guys
put off-
love that shit.
Do I put off a gay vibe, do I?
Are bears most of the time tops or are they bottoms?
I bet top.
I would.
Right? You think a bear would be a top.
I don't know. I bet some of them like to be cuddled. Some of them like to be cuddled.
Bears? Yeah, but they
Sure.
still be tops if they want to be cuddled. I like to be cuddled. I'm a top.
What's the top?
But you never know.
I fuck
They
her,
could-
she doesn't fuck
They
me.
could take it
Oh,
from the bottom too. You never
Like
know.
a switch hitter? I heard that's a thing
I
too.
don't know what that means.
Well, sometimes you're a top, sometimes you're a bottom.
Yeah.
Sometimes you take it, sometimes you give it. Some guys
Sometimes you
just
feel
straight
like
up.
A nut, sometimes
That's what-
you don't.
This is so weird about the gay culture thing. Is just like not culture, but
don't
being-
label me, but then you have 37 sub-labels.
Yeah, it's just like okay, I'm gay, but I only like giving it. Like I don't know how gay you are, bud. Like you just like fucking dudes in the ass, but you don't like getting fucked in the ass. I'm confused.
I
So what? He just gets blowjobs, and I'm just.
I don't know.
Do dudes come from getting fucked in the ass?
I have been
I think
told.
it depends
that-
on the body.
I've been told that. It's
I've been told
big
that
time.
yeah, there's a big erogenous zone in there.
Want to find out?
No, I'm
Not
good.
with that nail. You're gonna have to like take the nail off.
That's what's stopping you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever have a finger up your butt? Obviously not.
Just a pinky to there.
No,
and I
you
stop.
have it, you
Have you
dirty
ever had a
bone.
finger up
Yeah,
your
we just got to talking about how I stick my finger up my butt to wash it,
Do
guys.
you like it?
Not particularly. It's not like pleasurable thing. It's more of a
What if
for
I
cleaning.
took my finger off, my fingernail off?
Yo, I don't think so.
No.
I honestly don't. I think it feel too weird.
I don't think that I'd be interested in it.
Like the fact of me thinking about you entering me freaks me out.
I think with all of your issues, it freaks me out.
Because she doesn't want to pull. She doesn't want to pop the balloon and come out and then shit all over you. Or
I thought she was talking about my childhood issues, but now
which
I
one was you
understand.
talking about? Getting shit on or?
Yours.
Okay, so it was.
I never think about that. I like don't see that when I look at you. Like I don't.
Yeah, because I don't let it rule my life.
I was gonna say I'm willing to bet that it's there, but you're not a victim of it.
No. I talk about it like I am, but I mean, yeah, it happened, but it wasn't like.
I was honestly just thinking about like if you
I get
stick
it. I poop. I
a
poop.
little
I
a little piece of toilet paper up there and get poop. What is going to happen if I put my finger up?
Well, nothing because I got that piece of toilet paper up there and got all the poop out. That's the point, guys. I'm ready for fingering anytime.
Clip, dude, guy that does this. I never ask you. Please clip him saying that. I'm not gonna repeat it because I don't want you to clip me saying it. Please clip him.
Oh,
saying
he's
that.
got AI.
I know. I might as well say it now. Shit,
Yeah, he can just say whatever. He can make me say whatever.
man, that was. I wish I'd have had my.
I'm
phone.
sure he's got your video on your OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, for sure. Squirters and jerkers. I gotta quit talking about that because my.
People really think it's a real thing.
I thought, man, it would be funny to.
You can't even name an OnlyFans page anything like that unless you like that was your name.
Is that? I don't know how it works,
Right,
but I
yeah,
thought it'd
I
be
don't
funny
either.
to start that and then make it a fake. You know what I mean?
Why'd you look at me like that?
You can't name an OnlyFans page
I
now.
don't think so. And I guess it's like people's names are their page, right? It's not like you can't be like I don't know. It's not like a YouTube channel.
Oh,
It's like this is Mr. Beast's channel or something like that. I think it's-
Squirters and jerkers. Man, I wish that'd be funny. Even
Yeah.
if it was satire, like we should do that.
I don't sign up for OnlyFans because paying for porn is maddening.
It's insane.
Craziest thing I've ever heard.
plenty of free
Just
stuff
because you're
out there.
so horny, you want to see like your neighbor's pussy, you gotta pay $5.99 a month. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I only
that
do it
better
to
not
support
be the
my
only
friends.
reason you don't sign up for OnlyFans.
What would?
What's the difference between that and him looking at porn, other than he's paying for it?
Because it would be like a girl that he knows.
I don't know anybody that does OnlyFans. Like personally, no. Not to. I mean, if they do, they don't.
And
they
if
don't
you would be
broadcast
paying,
it.
like,
It would be a celebrity
you would be paying
style.
like a legit girl. It wouldn't be like paying for regular porn. It would be paying like a legit girl. Like you would be like,
You're
hey,
saying like it's
I'm
almost like
choosing
it's almost like an
you.
exchange.
and
Right.
yeah, it's
I'm
almost
getting
like
something
you're,
from you personally. I
Yeah,
gotcha.
it's almost like you're like getting a hooker.
It's so not maddening. It's so wild, like how horny dudes are that like we've had a whole how many years of free porn, and then all of a sudden this fucking pay porn website comes around and becomes like the biggest thing ever. It's like, yo, you guys know, like, we've had this for free for like...
Yeah, all you got to do is not pay her for a few months, and she'll probably do it for free anyway.
Oh, yeah, just wait a minute. She'll release it all to the tube sites, or Reddit will find it, or you know what I mean? Like, fucking people are... You think the horny people paying? There's horny people that don't want to pay, that are hornier.
Plus, people that have money to spend on that probably can afford to. It's the broke guys you need to be going after anyway. Give them the free shit. Just make sure, just wear a shirt that says Coca-Cola while you're finger banging yourself or whatever.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, just use your body as
Use your left hand.
I think the people that do it, I mean, more power to
for
them.
sure.
Oh yeah, but the people that pay for it are the stupid ones. I'm not knocking.
I
don't get me wrong.
People that pay for it are stupid.
Yes.
I just think that I would be mad at you if you paid for it.
Well, because for sure I get it, because how our guidelines are in a relationship, you would feel like that's
I
kind of cheating.
understand that, but I agree with what he's saying though. I mean, there's too much. I guarantee there's somebody on any of the big ones that look enough like that one that you can still get your jollies off.
That's like saying that McDonald's is now free, but you go to Burger King instead.
Yep, I agree.
Like, oh, because I like the burgers more. Like, no, you don't. They all taste the same. Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's not
I think
true.
They want like personal.
But you get what I mean.
interactions, though.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's the same as people that sell panties.
We got AI chatbots now. You don't need fucking personal. You could just talk to ChatGPT, tell it to talk sexy to you. You're good to go.
Yeah, you're probably talking to a dude anyway, and he knows what's going to get him off, so he'll get you off that fast.
Absolutely talking to a dude.
That's crazy.
You're talking to a dude in India that's getting paid $8 an hour to fucking chat with you on OnlyFans.
Sure.
And you're paying $5.99 per message or whatever it is. Like,
That's where
that bad Barbie bitch, that Catch Me Outside chick, that's where she made like the majority of her money. It wasn't just content.
she have? Yeah, she had.
She made $50 million, and that was no lie. Like, that was straight up proven, shown, receipts given, and it showed the breakdown and everything. And the breakdown was not so much in subscriptions. She still had like 10 million in subscriptions, but when you got to the messages line, it got to $25 fucking million she made off messaging other people, because it was a pay per message thing. You think that bitch was over there just messaging all the time?
No.
No, she had a team doing it. And now I see advertisements for it. Set up your whole chat service for OnlyFans. They'll set up a whole thing for you, where you just make the content, they'll take care of the messages. They take a cut.
And then what happens when the people find out it's not you messaging?
They don't
What are they
care.
going to do?
They don't care.
What recourse do they have?
It's the illusion of it. They don't give a shit that it's just like when you buy bottled water. It's the running joke for 100 years. It's just some jackass filling it up in his bathtub. You don't care. It's the
I
concept.
care.
Yeah, but it's
You're saying stupid people don't care.
It's the concept of it. It's
Sheep.
the illusion. It's the allure of, oh, I'm talking, like you said, that personal connection, even though it's as impersonal as clicking and insert whatever type of porn you look for.
Yeah.
It's just an algorithm. It's, okay, this is going to go to this guy. He's going to answer this for you. It's probably AI also now, where it's
Oh, yeah, for sure now. It's definitely AI.
like insert.
It's not like guys are coming up with very original shit when they're talking to an OnlyFans model.
Right, like,
Take your top off.
what color panties are you wearing?
Can I buy some panties?
Yeah.
It's the same fucking question.
My name's
just different.
My name's George. Can you say George? Yeah.
How much are feet pictures?
Yeah.
You could easily just like code in responses for every question. Just like take the top 50 questions you get, make a response for it. And
All that
chatbot's
stuff,
got
and
it done.
it's been that way for like the sex talk lines were the same concept. Just
Sex talk lines were like married women, like cooking
Yeah.
dinner, like talking to you, and like
The
with
psychic
eye
hotline.
makeup or with like not like
Yeah.
a full fucking mask and a hair towel.
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
Honey
like,
Boo Boo's
baby,
mom
talk
sitting
to
there,
me.
who's not getting any. She's, you know what I mean. Psychics were the same way. My dad was a telephone psychic.
What?
He tells all the time. He said it was so easy. What's your name? And then they guide you to what they're wanting to hear anyway. You know.
You
I
just
was-
ask certain questions.
Yeah, sir. What do you want to know? You know, and then speaking to somebody behind the grave or beyond the grave, it just takes a few quick. Oh yeah, you lost somebody recently. You know, yes, I did. I'm sensing a male maybe. No, oh, well, that must be. He's just a conduit to the female. You know, it's
Yeah, it's leading.
Yeah, you people that reach out for that stuff are looking for the attention, or they're looking for the whatever it is, whether it's the closure or ejaculation, whatever. Once you find out what they're looking for, then it's just easy because they're distracted. They already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it's been that way since probably forever. As soon as people realized, oh, that person's wanting something, you know, you go to the fair and you see the little mystic fuckers there. Don't talk to anybody about it for a week. That's because we're out of town and we can't. You and all your 15 buddies, we said the exact same fucking thing to.
I used to love that show where the guy would speak to people from beyond the grave. And then we found out that he was a fraud.
Yeah, they all are. Sylvia Brown, Miss Cleo, all that shit.
Miss Cleo was not a fraud. Okay. Take it back.
Who is that one guy, though? He was really popular.
No, it's Miss Cleo. I tell you the story.
I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah.
And the Sylvia Brown, she was big. The blonde-headed chick that was on the talk shows.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I can talk about psychics all day. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, all night I can
But
be
you're
talking
getting
about
bored?
psychics. But it's that time. I mean, like, guys, like, seriously, all day I could talk about psychics. Like, no joke.
It's time for what?
Like, all day we could talk about it.
Will you
Me and
please
you, me,
stop?
you. No,
Say it
like,
again.
I don't even.
Say
I
it
can't
again.
even explain like how much I can talk about psychics.
Okay, he said it right that time. He kept saying psychics.
But